He goes, well, it's abandoned. I said, how's it abandoned? How do you know that? Where's your proof of claim? And he's gone, well, it's just been left there. And I've gone, okay, listen, mate, right? That fence over there was a couple of fences without any notices or anything like that. Abandoned, we'll say. I said, well, them fences were abandoned. If you take a tent, I'll take a fence. And these are all right, cracking funnies. But like, we started like getting on a level, and they said, yeah, it'll come back at 5. Went off to the internet, quickly like got online, started saying to people like, we found this out about the regulation, get down there. Then what happened was, we've basically, well, I've gone back to the park. I thought, right, I've got to get back over there, can't spend too much time out. There wasn't many people over there, only a handful. And that's one of the things, like doing this sort of thing, it's not a lot of people are prepared to go that hardcore at it. So there was only a few people there, and the rest were down the internet cafe. I've got back over, as soon as the seen us hit the field, there's like all these riot bands and everything come pulling over cars and the rest of it. And I'm dealing with it, I'm trying to deal with it, and I'm chasing the inspector, and they're trying to keep me away from the inspector. And then like, as soon as I was standing over by the tent that was sitting there with some of my clothes in, you got to watch what you say, because like they basically said, right, arrest that man, arrest that man, arrest that man. What for? It's like failing to give you details. You have not asked me that question. He goes, arrest him, put the tent up. It's like, put a fucking tent up, it's against the law, do you know what I mean? This is like, why am I a hardcore fucking tent erector? What's it all about? I just don't get that. And in fact, the Woolwich Eco Village, they tried that. It was like, yeah, there's been the first time they ever come onto the Eco Village, they was like, yeah, there's been a report of tents. Well, have you seen anything in tents today? It's like, it's like, what are you doing here? And the excuses that they're told to come and use on these sort of like sites, they go, well, you're obviously protesting. Am I? How am I obviously protesting? Well, you've got that banner. I've got that banner. I haven't. You know, it's like, you know, they try and tie you into everything. They're just like, oh, I don't know how to deal with this one, and clear off and keep coming back. But when they arrested us, they took us off to Charing Cross police station, kept us in overnight. I was with a couple of other lads that were sort of trying stuff. One ended up giving his name. He had a warrant out. It was a non-recordable offence. They didn't take prints, so they didn't know who I was because I wasn't giving them a name or anything like that. I was playing the game spot on. And the other mate, he does know his stuff, but it was the first time he's like in the cell. I have to try it out in front of the court and the rest of it. And he goes, I think I need a solicitor. I was like, no need, because we were next to each other in cells. So I'm like, well, there's no need to be sorry about it, mate. Just do what you need to do. Do it from the heart. Everything's a learning curve. So learn from what you're doing. And basically, I've ended up going into court. They put me in court last. They put the other two in, dealt with them, bailed them out till the 22nd of July down the City of London magistrates. And I've gone in there and I've said that spiel, like, I'm here as a friend of the court. I believe there's been a mistake. I wish to seek remedy in the way of a proper notice. They said, what is your surname? And I said, are you referring to the name on the birth certificate? And they said, yes. And I said, if you look at the birth certificate, it will say Crown copyright. If it is Crown copyright, how can I be liable for something that the Crown own? I looked around the courtroom, because this was all done on a video cam with a screen. It's almost like a closed